Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. The Huskers will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Maryland's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll set up to throw. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a...
The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot...
breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They're working that left side. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Terrapins in the hurry-up.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to fire on second down. Time to take a shot. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Maryland!
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Got room on the return. Then some. Touchdown, Terrapins! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Minnesota. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's got him this time. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the lone running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Punt is in the air. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They might be feeling a little... Turning it on!
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. It's 4th down, and they going to lead the offense out there. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Nebraska! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Number 7, in the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Flips it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He's looking to pass. Using the quick game. Hard-hitting tackle. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Cornhuskers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Picks up the 1st down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Cornhuskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Husker! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Number 88.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close, by the goal line. There was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Michigan. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled it.
And the Terrapins want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Red offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
And the Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Snags it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Huskers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The running game's been thrown in reverse. Would they dare try to run it again on 3rd down and goal? There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. And it's right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to pass on second down. He's got his man. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They'll run this play from the pistol.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They'll immediately call timeout.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. On target over the middle. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. The Cornhuskers are threatening in the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield very late in the half. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Going with the counter play here. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Terrapins will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. And if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
And the Huskers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's looking deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Huskers will call on their punt team. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Wood. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
It's caught downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
I'll tell you, if you're going to throw it to the perimeter of the field against zone coverage, you got to have really good anticipation at quarterback, and you saw it there. He threw that before his guy had even turned around.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Ball down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him, and they're able to get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry up. They go to the draw. Plows through the defense. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air on second down. Rushes on him. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down, he'll throw it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll go to the ground. Fights off the defender. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6. And the Huskers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running back searching for a hole.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Creates a little room. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Huskers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Inside the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He's looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. The give to the single back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He'll try to pop the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Right back to him on the ground. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That with yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the